the gold state coach as it passes through the central arch. Buckingham Palace, another shot there of the Wales family in the Diamond Jubilee state coach, not too far behind. And Bill, I mean, this has been the most extraordinary spectacle, and this, in terms of the military, is not over yet, is it? I mean, not only is this procession still ongoing behind us here, but we'll see something quite extraordinary in the gardens of Buckingham Palace.
Yes, I mean, the King is now arriving at Buckingham Palace, but it's not over yet for him either. So the King and the Queen will go onto the west steps of the palace in the garden, and all the parade will move into the garden, less the mounted elements, to do a royal salute and 3 cheers. So at the moment we're seeing the Household Cavalry have formed up in the forecourt, with the King's Guard of the Irish Guards also formed up in the forecourt, and the Band of the Royal Marines. The Foot Guards are in Constitution Hill, ready to move in at the end into the garden. And I don't think we've ever seen a muster of all parts of the armed forces in this way, either on parade or in the Buckingham Palace garden. And other components have been taken there, so components of senior officers and others have been moved there who have not been able to march, including the pipes and drums the people on the ground will have heard before. There they go through the centre arch into the quadrangle, across to the state entrance, in the mass bands of the Household Division. You see the last detachment of the Sovereign's escort moving into the forecourt of Buckingham Palace. It's all now reforming into the parade in the garden.
And you could just spy from the lens of our camera there that the rain is still falling, and that's our first glimpse of the gardens, Bill.
Yeah, so you can see all parts beginning to form up now. The tents are there from the garden party that was held last week, and there's another one next week, so the grass is bearing up very well. You can see the whole parade getting ready. Viewers may not know that all these soldiers got drenched during the service in the warm-up, so they really have done incredibly well, focusing on the task in hand and just ignoring the adversity of it.
If you weren't watching earlier and you're just joining us, you'll have missed Bill's crisp summary earlier. The military strategy on rainy days: get wet.
Yeah, well, they've done that brilliantly. But you have to respect
the king and country.
And the police, one should say. Everybody here is absolutely soaking. But look at them, they look absolutely fantastic. Gurkhas there, you can see Royal Marines. And there's also in pith helmets, is the Royal Gibraltar Regiment just in the middle. The Chiefs of Staff will line up at the front of the whole parade. A unique Armed Forces parade. On Navy, you can see the checkered headdress of the Royal Regiment of Scotland, Claver Company. And the Yeomen of the Guard, as I mentioned, formed in Tudor times, 1485. The oldest of the Guards, the oldest military corps in the world.